Hey guys, Manelli Jamal here. I'm a solo acoustic guitar player and I specialize and focus mostly on percussive elements, mostly slap harmonics, kind of using the body of the guitar to get some nice drum sound effects as well as some tapping as well, and using them all together just to create a very rich and full sound on the guitar. The exercise we're going to be looking at today is a part of one of my songs called Cold Arrival. This is, I guess, the chorus you could call from that song. This is going to require, again, left hand and right hand independence, completely separate, simply because we're doing a lot of different things with the left hand to get the right hand to sound fluid and smooth together. Let me play the example for you once so you can hear it, and then I'll break it down for you guys. So as we can see here, I'm doing a lot of pull-offs and hammer-ons with the left hand as well as the right hand. Now it's important whenever we're tapping with the right hand, using this two-hand tap technique, make sure that we've got the thumb on top of the neck always for more control and stability as well. So the first thing we're going to be doing here, let me just kind of run through the chord progression actually. So this is just basically an E minor chord here. I'm using my first finger on the D string on the 5th fret, using my pinky finger on the 7th fret of the A string, and then my third finger on the 7th fret of the low E string, which gives us the nice open, like an E minor chord. With this chord, I'm able to strum everything because I'm in the key of E minor here, and it should sound fairly good if I'm strumming everything. Even if I'm missing a note or so, it should sound pretty good. The next chord we're going to be playing here is kind of a D shape, but it may be a different inversion than what you're used to. So what I'm doing here, going from the E minor chord, I'm moving my 3rd and 4th finger down 2 frets to the 5th fret, then using my 2nd finger now on the 4th fret of the D string. So now I've got this chord. So as you can see, this sounds pretty good, strumming all the notes as well. And we can do that last chord, which is the same chord as this D chord, moving it down 2 frets again. Now we've got a C chord, or a C major 7 if you want to get too technical about it. And then we're going back to the D chord again. So the progression sounds like this now. Okay, great. Now that we've got that down, let's have a look at what the left hand is doing even more in more detail with some more complex rhythms and some more hammer-ons and pull-offs as well. So the first thing we're going to be doing here is I'm going to be strumming everything here, followed right by a pull-off with the first finger here on the 5th fret of this E minor chord. Okay, so we have got this. Now after I do this, I'm going to be using a 2-finger tap here. I'm going to be using both my middle finger and my first finger on the right hand to tap on the 12th fret of the B string and the D string. So now we got this sound. Now it's very important when we're tapping that we're tapping very aggressively and pretty hard, because otherwise we won't be able to get a clean sound out of it. We can get a nice buzzing sound like this. I can't even do a buzzing sound anymore because I've practiced this so much. But anyway, so this is the chord progression here. So pretty much once we have the pattern of one chord down, we can apply the same pattern to every single other chord as well, just to kind of make it fluid and sound really good. So this is how it goes really slowly. So as we can see here, I'm using some left hand and pull-off techniques with the left hand. So let's try this one more time and really break this down. So as I'm strumming the first chord, I'm going to be pulling off with my first finger and then tapping it right back on, followed by a tap with the right hand, and then followed by a release with the right hand, while keeping the same chord as well. So this is what we have. After we pull this off, we're going to be lifting up our 3rd and 4th finger to do a hammer-on on the low E string and A string on the 7th fret. So now that we have this. Okay, so all we have left now to do is 3 strums. We're gonna go down, up, down. So now we've got this. And so forth. Now, as you can see, every time my left hand chord is moving to the left, my right hand chords are moving with it as well. So the first chord that we're holding with the E minor, we're going to be tapping on the 12th fret. The second chord on the D shape, we're going to be tapping on the 10th fret. This is again on the B string and D string, right? Then with the C chord here, the C major 7, we're going to be tapping on the 7th fret. So as you can see, we're moving down from 12 to 10, then to 7, then back to 10 again. So now this is how it would sound fluidly. So this is one way of playing it. The way I like to play it though is a little bit more with more dynamics as well. What I'll do is for the first strum of every beat, I will actually take my right hand and move it all the way near the bridge, so I get a nice rich sound, because as you know, the closer you are to the bridge, you're going to get a nice treble sound, bright sound as well. So this is the way I would play it. So let me just demonstrate for that. So this is just one example. What I also like to do here at the very end for the 4th chord that we're going to be playing here, the 4th bar, really, I like to use some slap harmonic techniques with it as well, just to again just broaden it out a little bit and make it a little bit more fuller and richer sounding. What I'll do is for that last chord here, for the C chord, I'll play this chord twice. The first time I play it the regular way with the tap on the 7th fret. The second time I'll play it though, I'll actually play this chord followed by 2 slaps on the 12th fret. So it's going to be played like this. And so forth. One more time, a little bit slower. Now, this is at full speed. Let's just see how that sounds. As you can see, utilizing all these elements together, we can get a nice full and rich sound, which is pretty much hard to do on any other instrument. The acoustic guitar has that ability to kind of surpass others, in my opinion, simply because we can incorporate all of these elements together. This is just one approach. There are many different ways of doing it, and I would encourage you to just keep playing it and making this song your own by giving your own twist on it as well.